Africa, 800 years ago, a vast land of kingdoms, warriors, gold, and destiny. But among them all, one empire rose higher than the rest. An empire built by legends, strengthened by faith, and made unforgettable by the richest man to ever walk the earth. This is the full story of the Mali Empire. Let's begin. The story begins in the old kingdom of Kangaba. The king, Nare Magan Konate, received a strange prophecy that his next son would become a powerful ruler, a lion king destined to unite a scattered people. But when the child was born, he was weak, his legs could not walk, and many believed the prophecy was a lie. His name was Sundiata, mocked, underestimated, treated like a mistake. But destiny does not need permission. And one day, the boy who couldn't walk stood. Sundiata rose to his feet, lifted a heavy iron rod, and bent it in front of the entire village. A new journey had begun. As Sundiata grew, his homeland fell into danger. A brutal conqueror named Soso King Sumanguru Kante brought fear across the region, defeating every kingdom in his path. Villages were burned, kings were crushed. People prayed for a savior, and the savior answered. Sundiata returned from exile, gathered warriors from across the land, and formed an alliance never seen before in West Africa. Then came the decisive battle. The Battle of Kirina, 1235. Iron clashed with iron. Dust filled the sky, and Sundiata, the once crippled boy, defeated the most feared king in West Africa. The Mali Empire was born. Sundiata became the first Mansa, the emperor of Mali. He organized governors, generals, and laws. He restored farmlands, rebuilt trade routes, and united more than a dozen ethnic groups into one nation. Under Sundiata, the empire grew strong, but he planted seeds that future rulers would make legendary, and none would shine brighter than the 10th Mansa, Mansa Musa. In 1312, Musa Keita ascended the throne. He didn't just rule Mali, he transformed it. Under his leadership, Mali controlled over half of the world's gold supply. Cities like Timbuktu and Gao became centers of knowledge, where scholars, poets, traders, and astronomers gathered. But the moment that changed world history came in 1324. Mansa Musa began a pilgrimage to Mecca. But this was not just a journey. It was a parade of wealth the world had never seen. He traveled with over 60,000 people, 12,000 slaves dressed in gold, camels carrying loads of pure gold, and gifts that changed entire economies. As Musa passed through Cairo, he gave away so much gold that the value of gold collapsed for over 10 years. Imagine being so rich that your generosity causes inflation in another country. This was the height of Mali's glory. After the pilgrimage, Mansa Musa returned with architects, scholars, and builders. He constructed the Great Mosque of Jingareber, universities in Timbuktu, libraries with over 400,000 manuscripts. Timbuktu became one of the greatest learning centers on earth. People traveled across continents just to study in Mali. But like all great empires, Mali's golden age did not last forever. After Mansa Musa's death, his successors struggled to hold the vast empire together. Rival kingdoms rose, trade routes shifted, and invaders targeted Mali's wealth. By the 1600s, the once mighty empire fragmented into smaller states. But its legacy had never faded. From Sundiata's strength, to Mansa Musa's unimaginable wealth, to the scholars of Timbuktu, the Mali Empire shaped West Africa and influenced the world. And today, their story continues to inspire millions. If you want more great African history stories, hit subscribe and let's keep this history alive.